Hi, I'm Heather from A More Crafty Life, and today I'm going to show you how to make this continuous granny square using Lion Brand Mandala yarn. This color is called Groot, and I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. You can use any yarn that you want, any DK yarn. Gauge 3 would give you the same size. This works out 2 skeins of the yarn. Make a 33-inch square. So let's get started. There are 3 ways I know how to start a granny square. You can use a magic circle and then crochet double crochets into that. You can chain 6 and then do your double crochets in that. Or the way I like to do it is chain 4. So we're going to chain 4. And these 3 chains are going to be represent the first double crochet. And the 4th one, you are going to do 2 double crochets into it. And this starts the first piece of a granny square. And there are 4 sides. So there's 3. This counts. Your chain counts as the first one, 1, 2, and 3. And then you do 2 chains. Then you do 3 more double crochets into the 4th chain. Oops, I missed there. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then you follow it by 2 chains, and that will make your corner. Then you repeat again and you do another 3 double crochets. So now you've got 3 sides, and then you chain 2, and then you do your last side, which is 3 more double crochets. So that gives you 4 sides, and then you chain 2 for the corner. And it looks like this. And then you find your first chain that you have, which looks usually a little shorter than the other 2. And you're going to slip stitch to that. And here's the center of your granny square. Okay, since I'm doing continuous color on a granny square, I need to move over to this corner. Now, if you're going to change colors, just cut your yarn and then pull up a stitch here on this space. But to get over there, I slip stitch through the top of these 2 other stitches. So you do 2 slip stitches, and then you're going to do a single crochet in the corner and chain 2. And then you're going to repeat your pattern from before. So it needs to be 3 double crochets. This is going to count as the first one. And then I did 2 more. And then you are going to chain 2 for the corner. Then you do 3 more double crochets in the same space. And this will form the corner of your granny square. So every time you get to a corner, this is what you do. Then you're going to chain 1 to go over these 3 double crochets here. And then you're going to do the same thing. 3 double crochets. There's 2. Here's 3. So you see 3. Then you're going to chain 2. And then you're going to do 3 more for this corner. So it should look like this. There's your 3, chain 2, 3 more double crochets. Then you do 1 chain for this part, then you go to your next corner and you repeat again. 3 double crochets. Chain 2. And 3 more double crochets, all in the corner stitch. And this is, like I said, what you do for each corner you get to. And then for each side, you're going to chain 1. So here's the one side, and then you're going to go to the next corner. And you repeat your 3 double crochets. Chain 2. So you can see it should look like this so far. And then do 3 more double crochets in the corner. And then for the side, you do 1 chain. Then you slip stitch to the first chain that you, chain 2 that you made. So there was a single crochet, 2 chains. And you slip stitch to that, and then that makes your square. Okay, I'm going to show you another round so you get the idea. So we just slip stitch to there to finish that one. Then I'm going to slip stitch over to the corner. If you're changing colors, you can just pull up a stitch over here and then chain 3. So make a single crochet here in the space, chain 2. And then you're going to repeat your 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So this counts as the first double crochet. 1, 2, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Like I said, this is what you do for each corner. And then for each side, you do a chain 1. And then now there's a space where there is a chain 1. You do 3 double crochets. And that's what you do for each space on the sides. You do 3 double crochets, 1 chain 1. When you get to the corner, then it's the 3 double crochets. 3 double crochets followed by chain 2, all in the same stitch, and then 3 more double crochets. And then you have your corner, then you do a chain 1. Here's your chain 1 space from the row before. You're going to do 3 double crochets. Followed by a chain 1. And that's what you do for each one of the sides. Then you're back to a corner. So then you do 3 double crochets. Followed by 2 chains. And then 3 more double crochets. Oops. 3 more double crochets, followed by a chain 1 that goes over the side. Then you find your next chain 1 space and you do 3 double crochets. Followed by 1 chain 1. Then we're to the next corner and you repeat your 3 double crochets. Followed by chain 2 and 3 double crochets. And depending on your yarn and how big of a space you want, you can also go up to 3 chains here and then 2 in between, but I like to make mine tight. I don't like as big of spaces on the granny square. So now that we're here, here's 3 double crochets. You skip to the first chain 1 space, and you're going to do 3 double crochets followed by a chain 1. And then you're going to slip stitch to the first chain. Whoops. Okay, and this is how your square should look. And then you will slip stitch over and these other 2 stitches till you get to the corner, and then you'll start again. Every corner gets 3 double crochets, 2 chains, and 3 double crochets in the 1 stitch, followed by a chain 1. Then each chain 1 space gets 3 double crochets followed by 1 chain 1. And you just keep increasing as you go. It took me like I said, 2 skeins to get to a 30-inch square. They're about, I think, 5.3 ounces. And you can find this pattern and hundreds of other free patterns on my blog, A More Crafty Life. Thanks for watching.